Hello, welcome back boys, long time no see. Haven't had that much time to play recently, so yeah, finally by the end of the weekend we do have some chance to play a little bit more Epoch. And yeah, pretty much. Oh, hi Hendrik, welcome for the sub. That was a quick one unless you're coming from the video. Yeah, so I have decided to stick to Epoch for quite a bit. There were some like
how you doing?
options, so to speak, to choose differently, but yeah, we're gonna stick to that and see what happens. There were some strange announcements from Dutch today, presumably from Dutch, as he pretty much has turned off the shop completely. He just simply shut it down. There's no way of buying stuff, so we'll see where this will lead to. I mean, it was clearly stated that it hasn't been pretty much providing any value in terms of, like, you know, increasing development capacity or anything like that. So, you know, it's kind of strange, unless of course they want to dodge the Blizzard's bullet. You know, just by completely denying the shop. But on the other hand, they have different projects where the shop is available and more oppressive, so to speak, so kind of strange. But yeah, I do have to admit that, you know, at least they keep their promises about not expanding the shop further, like, so we don't have exactly the same as on Bronzebeard, for example, with all the auras, XP pods and stuff like that. So yeah, at least they kept that part of their bargain. Hey there, table chair. Is it really insane? I don't know. To be fair, I haven't checked Bronzebeard in a while. I'm not quite sure how many people are there even, so hard to tell exactly. I mean, we don't see even the player base numbers, so how can you assume that it's making insane amounts of money? I mean, the potions, auras and stuff like that was always making a hefty amount for them, but is it insane? Not quite sure. Probably because they're still pumping development time into it, so... Any news on core release? Yeah, I mean, soon. Very soon. Sooner than later, I would say, because if you do keep an eye on all of those like announcements from maybe not even announcements, but all the like teasers, posts about Koa, then you can clearly see that it's getting closer. Hardcore event, I mean, I don't know, is it really that big? I don't think so. It's hard to say. I haven't been there, I haven't tried it. I think that ultimately, actually, Project Epoch will overcome and, like, overgrow the population of Bronzebeard, but that's just my thoughts. Of course, we cannot actually see the exact numbers, so it's just, you know, speculating about stuff. But yeah, I think that Epoch will eventually be bigger if we see some more development time into it. Of course, it's not going to speed up. Do not believe in any words, pretty much. It's going to stay the same, so it's going to be slow. But, you know, if we do have some raids and some PvP, then yeah, we will have something to do and to keep people online, so... Why alchemy? First of all, I do like to have potions and all the extra buff. I mean, those buffs are pretty insane. It's just, you know, passive buffs that you don't really have to think about. And secondly, alchemy allows you to make those weapon enchantments that you see now, things like frost oil or shadow oil, which also make your weapon glow. And if you play World of Warcraft long enough, you are clearly aware that if your weapon glows, you deal more DPS. That's obvious, right? So yeah, that's why. And pretty much making shadow oils and frost oils is pretty easy, so good stuff. I'm actually, guys, at the moment, because I was doing some stuff in Stranglethorn Vale, but I noticed that I haven't finished the Dust Swallow Marsh, and to top it all off, there are some elite quests in here that I wanted to see exactly, so maybe we will be able to find some group and tackle those. And not gonna lie, are there any new zones? Not new zones in particular, so you cannot expect something like Balor or things like that on Epoch, but they actually did add quite a lot of stuff to the existing zones. So, you know, on Total WoW, there weren't like too many quests in the old zones. Of course, they did change some stuff. Some more, some less, but on Epoch you pretty much can find something new in each of those zones, so... Angelos, did you text me yesterday with my lock? I think I remember. It's hard to say now because the who doesn't work, and I wasn't exactly sure if that was a lock or not. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I want to show you guys this new location. I think we will be able to see it right from the Griffin. John, I mean, you can still play on Bronzebeard, why not? There's like a completely brand new fortress right on the mountains, somewhere over there, but it's not visible. It's raining too much. Yeah, it's not visible that much. I need a new computer, understandable. Wait. So, oh shit, I cannot use who, this is so terrible. Okay, wait a minute, I'm gonna add you to friends. Ah, of course, it shows unknown because who doesn't work. So, what's the Pally? Pally is amazing, you will see anytime soon. Wait, I don't have space for any new quests. I need to start doing the quest for the beta. That's gonna clear out some space for sure. Put them down. Oh yeah, those are the quests that actually lead us to the fort. Earhart.
For the Horde!
Troll Witch Doctor. Oh, Gromgol base camp in Stranglethorn Vale. I completely forgot about this quest, but yeah, we're gonna pick it up later. Let's go down to Tabitha. So yeah, Pally is quite good on Epoch. The good thing is that we have Crusader Strike from very early on. And secondly, it's quite powerful because the Seal of Crusader passive thing has been baked into Crusader Strike, so simply by using it, you pretty much increase all your holy damage dealt to the target. To top it all off, Crusader Strike is also holy damage, so yeah, ultimately just massive damage increase. What sword do I have? I have Gort Witch Fury. Pretty cool, it has a quite powerful proc, and it's not really that slow, but to be fair to Pally, it doesn't matter that much. What's the best custom content existing zones? Oh my god, I would have to remind myself what I've done, but one that I very clearly remember is the Hillsbrad Foothills, Yeah, the Durnhold Keep is completely revamped. It's brand new. It's completely like elite. All the mobs are elite. You have to do it in group, and there's like a massive escort quest where first you have to infiltrate like the prison and get to the NPC and then free it from there. It's kind of amazing. I remember doing it with like 3 or 4 people. It's actually right in my video if you want to check it out, but it's really, really cool. Bay leaf. Yeah, that's the one that I remember like the most clearly. But there were so many along the way. Like Mankirk's wife quest chain in the Barrens is also quite cool. Like you will see small little touches to pretty much every zone, like, you know, killing more NPCs for each like objectives. Which you usually wouldn't touch, and on the second hand, each zone usually has at least one quest chain or something that pretty much shows you something new. To top it all off, there are those commissions, which are the profession quests, and you also ask, why do I use alchemy and herbalism? It's quite easy with the alchemy and herbalism to make those, because the good thing about alchemy is that you can level it up very naturally. You don't have to like sidetrack that much to be able to gather resources. You just naturally gather them over time. There's one hard period, I think between like 70 to 100 before you can gather bruiseweed, but after that it's just pretty easy. Travels. And then look at this, it's just free XP for those commissions.
Have a good one.
Okay, I've freed up some pretty cool stuff. Potions will be useful, definitely.
See you later.
Like, for the Tabitha itself, I had 4 quest turn-ins. This is dungeon, raise the Dire Horn post. With pleasure. It's kind of strange because usually there was like another NPC in here that gave you another quest to kill the... Never mind, let's just do it. Blacksmithing is worth it? Yeah, definitely. I mean, the item crafting professions also received quite good overhauls. And yeah, they have pretty cool stuff in there. Oh, we've got Deadmire in here. Let's go. Look at this. I will just pop my Seal of Light, charge it, and go straight up for DPS. I have a macro for Judgment that automatically reapplies Seal of Righteousness. You only have like one additional button to click, which is Creative Strike, but it makes your rotation so much better. And when I actually kill like regular mobs, I use Seal of Wisdom, because yeah, sustainability is more important than overall damage, therefore I don't have to stop apps at all. I also have bandages, because it spares some mana along the way, so that's also great. To top it all off, Reason Warhorse, which is the class mount for Paladins, does not require any mana, so it's just simply easier to use it because it doesn't break your MP5. Wait, I needed Fade Lifts for something, I'm quite sure. Shadow Oils, of course. So I started my rotation with Seal of Wisdom, just to recover some mana, charge it, and then carry on and just damage it with Crusader Strike only. This is usually enough to kill them without, like, using too much mana. Hey, there's all you, Isabel. Thank for the sub. Welcome, welcome. The funny thing is from Alchemy that, oh my god, they're so low level. They actually take so much to kill. The funny thing about Alchemy is that if you take a look at those two, Frost Oil and Shadow Oil. Frost Oil is Shadow Oil is actually available earlier, and it's actually more powerful than the Frost Oil in itself. So yeah, mainly because Shadow Oil first off has like 50% chance to proc, and the damage is pretty much the same. Your PC is from 2005. Whose PC is from 2005? Oh my god, this stun is so freaking annoying. Absolutely awful.
Isn't ready yet.
I'm gonna stun him first. Amazing thing for Paladins is that you don't have to invest any points into Seal of Command. Oh, I've got 1 talent point to spend. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, Fanatism. You don't have to invest into Seal of Command because if you take a look, Seal of Righteousness deals crazy amounts of damage due to the fact that Crusader Strike increases your holy damage overall, like the Seal of Crusader did. So yeah, that helps a lot. And you know, Seal of Righteousness procs over pretty much every attack, while Seal of Command doesn't, so that's what makes it so much more powerful. Oh, he's got Wind Fury, it seems. Shit, my seal didn't go off. That's kind of strange. I do have a Night Elven Druid, but this is on the PvP server. That was actually the very first character I made after release, but then kind of scrapped it.
I can't use that.
Undead Paladins are actually so great. First of all, you've got Will of Forsaken, which breaks fear, which is massive for Paladins, and secondly, you also have Cannibalize, which for leveling and just, you know, standard grinding and stuff, it is pretty cool. Okay, we've got this. King's Blood. Right in the air. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Like, those spawn points are kinda messed up. Okay, I don't really need those that much. My main goal was achieved already, although Oil of Immolation could be really, really cool. 50 damage every 3 seconds. What do you mean it doesn't do anything? It heals you, man. It's great after each combat because you don't have to spend mana to actually regain health. It's awesome for Paladins. Rizza. He's not on PvP, unfortunately.
See you around. How are you?
So many alliance, yet nobody wants to fight. Which really saddens me. Okay, let's go here and do one of the most annoying quests ever. No man, it works normally. Bubbling swamp ooze. This is a rare, I think. Let's go. Chosen the elite. Yeah, cannibalize is the same. Look at this. When activated, regenerates 7% of total health every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Only works in humanoids or undead. Yeah, exactly the same. Okay, that was a waste of time. I mean, 1000 XP is not so bad, but overall, awful. Yeah, undeads are so great. Okay, so those are just some specific... Yeah, what the hell? Oh, there's the NPC. I thought he's actually dead or something.
Time is money, friend. Be careful out there.
Oh, they actually changed it. Where in the world is Basil Link Spawner? Glyphs. I think glyphs are not available here. They just didn't delete the... They just didn't delete the freaking UI. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Yeah, man. Long time no see, brother. Ah, yeah, the one that changed, like, styles or something. Yeah, I heard about that. But overall, like, the battle glyphs that improve your abilities or something are not available. This is a Wrath of the Lich King feature, which, of course, Epoch doesn't do. Wait, I don't have Cleanse yet, I think. Yeah, only Purify. It's bummers. Come over here. Need to make my potions once again. If some crits happen, shit gets really, really crazy. It's questy, I think. What the hell is this shit? Why do you respawn constantly? Just low level HP potion, no need for that. Not really, no, yeah, it was just leveling with the red pally, but I was actually tanking some of the dungeons with it, so it's fine. Okay, let's make the 40 dude one, and the elixir of ogre strength. I need more air through it. That's the problem.
It's not ready yet.
I cannot see the add-ons from here, I think. Atlas loot details. It's PF Quest or Questy. I think PF Quest. Shit, those guys are really, really annoying. No man, I didn't think so. To be fair, I was really considering, like, because last time when I was streaming, I started a human warrior, you know, just to get you know, that fresh experience when more people were coming in. But, you know, didn't have that much time to play, and now I consider that it's kind of waste of 41 Paladin. And to be fair, Paladins are really, really cool on Epoch. I like changes that they did. So yeah, decided to stick with it. I was also considering like making a brand new character on Gurubashi, just for some PvP action. But yeah, didn't do it as well. Wait, there's too many of those freaking elites, which are just a simple waste of time. Oh guys, I just noticed we have just hit 12,000 subs on the channel. Thank you guys, thank you. Appreciate it. I was missing like 2 or 3 when the stream has started. So yeah, massive. Thank you, thank you. Do I've got Mage with Cloth already. Ah, but my first aid, I would have to go to Arathi to actually learn more skills, but didn't have time for it. So I'm keeping my own Mage with Cloth to skill it up later, and I just make the older bandages. I still drop quite a lot of silk, so it's not a big problem. Dude, where are those freaking boxes? There you are. Man, those freaking FPS drops are so annoying. Like, I didn't have anything like that on other servers. I think it's only on Ascension ones. Somebody said one time that he also experienced this, and mainly when things with new content show up. But I don't know, it's been so random that I wouldn't like say it's only regarding the new content. Yeah man, it's completely random. It's not like suddenly 100 people come in and I get lags. It just it's just so random, just happens from time to time. No, when I stream something else, I didn't actually have that problem, so that's the thing. I didn't have that problem on different servers, and we've played a lot of those, especially this year, so... My hard drive is actually full of WoW servers, but I also no longer play. That's a good shield, actually. 13 stamina. Yeah, that's a buff. Let's keep it. Maybe we will be tanking one day, so who knows. Paladins are actually great for, like, farming stuff. So definitely worth keeping it. I need to grind more of those guys. Oh yeah, I don't have my glowing weapon. That's my DPS is going lower. Yeah, for me it's either Paladin or a Warlock as a very first character. Warlocks are also great for like AoE farming. A little bit differently, because Warlocks just pull stuff one by one and finish them off with dots. But yeah, I also like that playstyle quite a lot. Warlocks are also great as a starting character because they are not really that much gear dependent. So, you know, if you're just running in greens, it doesn't matter that much. Of course it helps, but it's not as much gear dependent as warriors, for example. So yeah, when I was considering like a brand new character on Gurubashi, I thought about Warlocks. Making one would be really, really cool, but yeah, eventually just decided to carry on with the Pally. Oh no, this freaking elite. Can I rep it? I don't think so. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it away. Okay, good. Managed to drop it. Come on, you fight, bro. Shit. Damn it. Lost it. Probably shouldn't attack him without my full resources, but yeah. Good fight, man. Good fight. Finally, we got some world PvP. Usually most people actually walk around with it turned off. Where are my elixirs? Oh yeah, that's already min-maxing, mate. Usually not my favorite part of World of Warcraft, but yeah. Okay, I guess he passed. Look at this with Shadow Oil, it's proccing constantly. But those mother flowers don't want to drop anything. Okay, nice. We just need one more. Guys, wasn't the audio of the game a little bit too loud? It's kind of strange because they changed it. It should be better now. They kind of changed it because this quest usually required us to run around and kind of shoot some lasers. And this time around it seems that we just have to farm those for some clues. Although it may be that, you know, after this it's gonna chain to that other quest as well. Why I don't go to Tenaris? To be fair, not a big fan of Tenaris overall. It's just a massive place to run around. And I always like to, at least more like, finish what I started in previous zones. This is Kazan. So the PvE server. Can I run away from it? Oh shit, but I think I cannot loot them when they explode like that. Maybe it's just better to kill the blue ones. Let's make some mana potions. That's also a good point of alchemy. Even though my sustain isn't so bad, I can always just make some potions along the way. Shit, those guys are annoying as well because they summon the extra mobs. Comical Jellybean, hey there man, welcome on the channel. Shit dude, it's going quite fast. Right after we passed 12,000 subs, we already like 12,003. Thank you boys. Do I even have food? Oh yeah, I do have it. Nice. Would be nice if they would be humanoids or undeads. Yeah, I guess fighting those will be easier. Still playing Grimfall? Not really, mainly because it's beta, and I learned from my mistakes when it comes down to Bronzebeard, because the main reason I don't play Bronzebeard is that I played it quite intensively during the beta. Therefore, you know, when this server actually went out, was released, I was already bored of it. So yeah, you know, I don't really want to do this to myself anymore. You know, just spending time on the beta, and then when the server actually releases, just simply not having any any reason to play it because I've seen all on the beta. I mean, there's the other reason would be that a lot of things is going to be changed for release. So, you know, it's just hopping in, doing some stuff, and then just changing character or prestiging to see another thing. Yeah, man, I think that Grimfall is actually has quite a lot of potential, especially that the main dev seems to be like very understanding person and listens to the community overall. If he's not quite sure, even though he said one thing, he's willing to adapt and adjust. Like even with the rerolls, he initially said that there will be absolutely no rerolls whatsoever, but then, you know, somebody suggested that they should at least allow it for like final capstone talent and maybe farm a little bit more, so, you know, you will not end up with free spot. And I think they added something like scrolls that you can farm in dungeons and then PvE. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Also starting spells after you prestige, that's also good. Because that was pretty much a dead content, just standing there and re-rolling skills infinitely. Oh, heroic dungeons, yeah, that's true. Twisted Touch. Dead Realm? You mean Epoch or you mean Grimfall? Oh, Khadgar Whisker. I actually do need them. Well, when it comes down to Grimfall, it's gonna take quite a while, since they need to put a lot of work to it to kinda get close to Ascension, but you know, in a very fun way. If they change some things, they can actually be quite unique and be kind of a server that comes back to those very, very good seasons of Ascension, which people were asking for, literally, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is the same reason I used to not play Koa or Bronzebeard, because let's face it, Conquest of Azeroth, when it comes down to the content itself, it's gonna use the same exact world as Bronzebeard uses. So, you know, in my opinion, when it comes down to Classic Plus, it doesn't exactly fit it, but if you put a Conquest of Azeroth class behind the wheel, it kind of changes, like shifts the perspective. Yeah, I also don't want to play in that world and then replay it once again when the Conquest of Azeroth will finally hit the live servers, which, yeah, we still may wait a little bit. But like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, it seems that finally something is moving forward based off of, you know, announcement and pretty much everything that's happening on the Discord. You know, all the teasers and things like that. It was quite quiet up to this point, so definitely something is happening behind the scenes. But let's face it, we're talking about Ascension, so nothing can be taken for granted. I wouldn't be shocked if we would have to wait another half a year for its release. Which one? You mean about the shop? Wait, I'm opening Discord right now. Wait, let me park my character somewhere a little bit safer, maybe? In the tent? Oh, I'm not gonna fit. Never mind. You mean this one? About the cosmetic shop? I don't see any other announcements. I don't know, my Epoch things from here are kind of limited, unless it's here on Epoch. Where should I look for it, mate? I don't see anything. Ascension discussion? Nope. Which channel? Yeah, if you can find it, just send it over if you can. That would be easier. Yeah, because somebody was also posting under my recent videos some information, some strange informations actually, and I was kind of shocked because I couldn't find anything myself on the Discord. No, but you can find it, you can find me, Venario, via the Ascension Discord, for example. Oh shit, he managed to summon them. Pinned? Wait a minute. Because in discussion. Oh yeah, I see something. Nothing is changing with Epoch. If you enjoy playing it, keep enjoying it. It is as simple as I didn't feel good about a shop existing when support and additional development cannot be afforded. I promised the shop wouldn't be expanded in a way that could change that. There are still devs working on Kazan and Gurubashi at the same capacity as before. Okay, I mean... Oh, okay, fine, because you know there were some people like already complaining that you know, Epoch is dead once again and stuff like that. And you know, I was afraid that actually Dutch said something along the lines that you know, Epoch development is gone or something. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything else actually. The Russian keep their word? Is Dutch Russian, really? Well, yeah, the whole situation with Epoch and how the Ascension took it over was kind of strange, I mean. You know, they did help it quite a lot, but didn't really want to have that much in with it, so... Well, but I can imagine why. They have their own project and things like that, so why would they suddenly change their priorities? But on the other hand, like I said in the beginning of the stream, ultimately I think that Epoch will actually overpopulate the other servers, so who knows? Yeah, for sure. But you know, it's kind of strange to me also why they actually put so much effort into Bronzebeard, because in the first place, it's not a server that the typical Ascension audience actually wanted. I mean, I do understand that they wanted like a piece of cake from Total WoW as well. You know, the whole hype of Classic Plus in the past year was like massive. But the thing is that they had plenty of competitors on the market already. So I don't really understand why they made the jump on it. And if we take a look at the past like year, because it's almost a year after Bronzebeard release, there isn't like that super interest in Bronzebeard as well. I mean, of course, people play it and some people like it, but even you know, players that enjoyed Season of Discovery quite a lot say that it's not exactly what they expected. So I don't know, it's kind of strange. Yeah, I mean, it's clear that for Ascension it's just a pure business, so if, for example, it will turn out that Epoch is just simply getting better numbers, I wouldn't be surprised if the priorities would, you know, change. But we'll see, we'll see. And Ascension simply turning off like the player count list is quite normal. They always do this on pretty much every realm. I guess that it may be like a little bit of a shield against Blizzard, not to see exactly how many players play it, but it's kind of strange. Although all in all, it's good that he actually did confirm that Epoch will still be developed, even though at a slower pace. He at least did give like, you know, hopes up for the future. Zap awakes 6 crew members to uncover more information about what might have happened in the Zeppelin. Well, you know, I thought about it as well, but on the other hand, they have 2 other realms, like Classless and Bronzebeard, that are like fully using the shop and intake money from the transactions, so I don't think this is the reason. Well, yeah, that's true. The content flow has to be constant, otherwise it's dead server. Where's this freaking Zap? Ah, there you are. Hey there, Asmodean. I'm fine, thank you. Finally have some time to play more Epoch, so very, very cool, very, really cool. Where I'm from? Oh no, mate, neither of those. You have 3 shots, actually. If anybody knows, please do not help him. Oh, come on. Leave me be. Those guys are so annoying. I just want to leave this place at this point. Bulgaria, I guess. No, not really. Well, I wanted to go on to vacation to Bulgaria at one time, but yeah, never happened eventually. Well, I'm actually dumb because I was just, you know, scouring the grass just to find those Basil's crew, and I completely forgot that the PF quest or questy or whatever I have shows the exact spawn points to make it easier. So, boys, any more shots at my nationality? If you're not quite sure, I'm closer to UK than US. Ah, man. You spoiled it, bro. You probably knew already. It's the internet, we shit on everybody. French, no. Marcel was right, actually. Is right. Dude, today is certainly a shield day. I've got like 3 drops already. Siemano. Sniffotron. I'm gonna sniff some good stuff, I guess. Wait, this is a brand new quest, and I don't actually have any idea what I'm supposed to do. The operation is getting more and more expensive. My boss won't be liking that, and I'm not going to take the rap for Basil's mistake. We can use the cloak you found to track him down, but we're going to need some technological assistance. Go speak with Gazlo and Ratchet. Ah, sure thing, mate. But first of all, I'm not quite sure exactly if the mod sprocket is available on the server, because I think it was not part of the original vanilla. I think it was added in DBC, while some of the quest line here in Dustwallow were expanded, like the missing diplomat, for example. So I think it may not be here on Epoch. Khadgar Whisker is definitely something I need. It's Kazan server, so the PvE one. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually considering PvP, like I said, but yeah, I just didn't want to waste my time spent on those 40 levels on my Paladin. 42 almost at this point. Yeah, man, I think I've seen on Reddit a post about like class balance, and yeah, definitely majority was like Paladin. Paladins were leading the charts. Holy shit, yeah, there's no mod sprocket in here. I was right. Mod sprocket was added in TBC. But look at this, the map actually shows that mod sprocket should be right here. That's kind of funny. I don't know, many people did say that they enjoyed a PvP server even with, you know, lower population, as there's quite a lot going on in there. But I haven't checked myself, so... Brog, there's some kind of quest in here? I'm gonna go there since I'm still waiting for the respawn. I don't think so that Turtle will actually reappear. I mean, who knows? Sheena did some crazy things over the years, so who knows? Maybe she will rebrand and, you know, things like that, and show up once again. But you know, it was in that whole legal process, it was completely like forbidden for this content to reappear, so even if somebody else brings it up, it can be straight up in trouble. So yeah, not exactly sure if this will happen. A lot of people in Kazan, not quite sure after the re-release, because let's say that I'm just starting playing once again. But yeah, so far I had like one fight, and like in the Swallow Marsh I see quite a lot of Alliance walking around actually, but so far nobody actually wanted to fight. But yeah, I'm constantly flagged for PvP as well, so yeah, I'm looking for it. Maybe I need to summon him somehow or something. Big Croc eats ogre, family go missing. Do not wander south of Stonemile or King Cruel gonna get you. If you kill Croc, get shinies. Well, maybe not completely pointless, but I do get your point. Like, the original Classic didn't have, like, PvP gear. I mean, it had all those sets and stuff like that, but, you know, you could very easily do PvP in PvE gear. Therefore, you were doing raids just to be more powerful and then go out in the open and kill some Hordes or Alliance. So, yeah, I do get that. But, you know, at this point, with so many changes, it's not like it's completely useless and boring to play Classic on PvE server. You know, to be fair, I think that ultimately, if they would merge the servers, it would be better overall, because people that are interested in PvP will be flagged anyway. Like myself, for example. So you would have still quite a lot of people to engage with. And on the other hand, in that scenario, a lot of people just accidentally hop into PvP as well, because, you know, they want to help somebody or something like that, and then it creates a lot of funny moments. So yeah, we could find a lot of place for pretty much every player, whether you want to be a PvE and PvP. And on the other hand, it would also allow us to have higher population, and cross-faction wouldn't actually be needed in that way. Oh, there's the big massive guy. Let's go. I'm thinking whether should I use my mana or should I use my health. I'm gonna go with Seal of Light. It's 3.3.5, so pretty smooth. Get me my Shadow Oil. Let's go, you and me, bro. Oh shit, he actually deals hefty amounts of damage, dude. Chill, bro. Pop the trinket. Okay, bubble time. Dude, this is gonna be tough. Shit, lay on hands. Holy fuck, I think this is gonna be really, really hard to pull off. I need that stun. But... oh shit. No! 1 second, dude. 1 second for this freaking stun. Shit, I'm not gonna solo this. Wasn't expecting this type of thing. Yeah, but I was coming in quite confident, to be fair. Anyone for elite quests? I need some kind of fence or something. If I could just kite him around, that would be really, really helpful, but there's nothing like that in here. Potentially this tree. Fence would be better, but yeah. Let's try with a tree. I'm just gonna clear my way. Okay, let's go, boy. Shit, it's going nice, but I'm out of cooldowns actually. So yeah, this can be a problem, I guess. Ah, damn it. Shit, if I would have had Lay in hands this time around, I would win this. Okay, never mind. I actually cannot risk more because this is my last elixir of ogre strength. My resources are getting shorter and shorter. Okay, I'm supposed to get some of those bloodfin feathers. Oh wait, I will be level 42 in a second. You know what? Wait a minute, I've got a very good idea. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna keep somebody very low. Yeah. Come on, one more smack. Okay, that's enough. Oh, he's very, very slow, so that's even better. Shit, I started really, really bad. Come on, double holy light before he comes in. Okay. Good stuff. Shit, his crits are terrifying, really. Okay, should be fine now. Even without the bubble this time around. See ya, bro. Easy. Thanks for coming. Even just to spectate. Well, that was a cool one. There's no better feeling actually when you know, try to overcome some challenge or something, and then after a couple of tries you actually make it, either by, you know, thinking of some strange tactics. I don't know, I think I had to had like a very bad luck on my first try, because I used like bubble, lay on hands, potions, and he was critting me constantly for massive damage. I do understand that this time around I received a level up which fully resetted the fight, but still, I started so bad that he was almost full health when this happened. I didn't even take notice what exactly this debuff of him does, but I think it probably increases like damage taken, physical damage taken or something. Well, when we're on the PvP point, I really did enjoy Felforge mode when Ascension was up. It was actually so freaking cool. I do not really understand up to this point, like I can't wrap my head around it, why they actually scrapped it and abandoned it completely. It was so freaking cool. It also bring quite a bit of money, I think, because, you know, people were buying auras and potions to level up quite a bit, so really strange for me. Ascension overall really has some good ideas, or like, you know, gameplay wise, but I don't know, it's sometimes the way they pull it off is so strange. Like same with mana storms when the season 9 hit. I mean, I do understand that something was needed to farm the scrolls and stuff, but you know, we were kind of forced to do those, otherwise you were like cutting your chances in getting more rerolls, which is bad. I do understand that we probably won't see any classless server from Ascension in a very long time, maybe not even ever, if they see that Bronzebeard will be thriving and Conquest of Azeroth will be a success as well. Then, you know, why would they come back to classless? But if something like that happens, I just hope that they will actually create finally their own kind of like a tree or progression system, and not base on the standard, you know, talent trees from the classes, because I think that at this point they have enough knowledge and like practice, hands-on practice, to be able to pull off something crazy. Something like, for example, this custom PoE tree-like from the Hour of Twilight server. Something like that will be really, really cool. Yeah, that's true, man. That can be the case also. Implementation problems. But I don't know, if I were like to choose, I think that's season 8 or 7. Can't remember exactly which one was that. I think 7, with the Felforge mode and the Felforge mode and draft mode. It was so freaking cool to level up in the open world. Like, killing an enemy gave you straight up like 1 or 2 levels with all the buffs and stuff like that. It was so rewarding. You were getting some gear, some new spells to choose from, things like that. Talents were fully customizable yet. So you did have some RNG, so not everybody was running with the same shit. But on the other hand, you still had some control over what you get. And then season 9, yeah, we all know how it started. Really, really bad, with people having trouble to roll pretty much anything. And then with like new season, not new seasons, but the new patches, phases, we received so many tools that eventually it simply became like a free pick with extra steps. So that's a good question. Tell me when you know it, mate. I would love to enjoy some season 10 as well. But like I mentioned, it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. Like, you know, for the moment, they're still milking the Bronzebeard. Right around the corner, whenever this corner will show up, is Conquest of Azeroth. And then, hopefully, on the radar, we will have Season 10. Yeah, man, exactly, but what we can do. You know, I still remember, I think it was Paladin in one of the discussions, he did actually mention that works on Season 10 are underway, but, you know, of course, the priority lies somewhere completely different. So, you know, he did give us some hope, but it's really, really hard to validate it at this point. Play Ebenhold. To be fair, I kind of lost track of Ebenhold. I remember the last patch wasn't that exactly exciting to me. I mean, they have added a lot of those new powers and stuff, but ultimately, it's the same old shit as it was initially. I think it could be interesting if they, you know, specifically focused on class changes. Ah, yeah, Ebenhold. It is something like Ascension. But I think that it's nowhere near close. Best days of Ascension, so yeah. I think Ebenhold could be really, really cool, but I hate that idea of making you completely, like, super overpowered. I prefer to have, like, you know, some cool stuff added to my character, but not to a point where I can solo pretty much everything. Gamefall is too slow. Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, it's a very good server, and the dev team seems like very good people that will listen to the community. But yeah, still a lot of new work is ahead of us. Dutch made a new post. What about Epoch or what? Give me a sec. I'm just gonna park my char in here. Where's the Dutch? I can't see him now. Too much spam. Ah, shit, never mind. The shop items will be implemented in an in-game gold shop. Ah, something like that. Okay, nothing cool in here. We can carry on. I thought that maybe he announced something game-changing. It's kind of strange that Dutch actually replies something to something. Because, yeah, he was dead silent for ages by this point. So just hearing from him is like a massive announcement. But Laborsack, are you still actually playing Epoch, or just do you have like a decked out character and you're waiting for the new raid or something? $660. Okay. So you're pretty much one of the persons that stayed on Epoch even after all the breakdown happens, right? Why, bro? Why he's so mad? Uh, okay, yeah, I get that. But I think we do all agree on the statement that, yeah, Epoch, if it's gonna carry on like that, is going to be bigger than Bronzebeard in itself. So yeah, you can be right. That's why he's so mad. Dude, finally, that was a grind fest, I swear. What do you guys think about Conquest of Azeroth? If it's going to be released, are you even going to be trying it out, or you're just like true classic fans and fuck anything custom apart from like Epoch and Turtle? Because, you know, I'm the type of person that does not close himself against like new ideas. I really love to try new things. So yeah. Especially that very early on, I was quite hyped about incoming Conquest of Azeroth. I mean, yeah, it was clearly stated today that no further development will be like supported. It's gonna stay as it is now. Strange. I'm pretty sure that those guys were elites in Classic. But yeah, that's good. At least I can kill him. Those guys are pretty high level, not gonna lie. So I could potentially go back to Stranglethorn Vale now, finish off my things out there, and then come back here once again. Yeah, that was my exact same problem, because ultimately everything felt the same as on Classless, which we played quite a bit at that point already. So yeah, it didn't exactly have that fresh feeling, especially that I did do quite a lot of stuff and like leveled a couple of characters on the beta. Therefore, you know, things like World Forged items and all that other stuff wasn't exactly brand new to me. That's why ultimately, you know, it became boring to me. And class changes wasn't like a exact incentive to me to, like, you know, try it once again and stuff like that. You cannot check the player count, mate. It's turned off. Like on every Ascension realm, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Conquest of Azeroth will be just the same world as in Bronzebeard with same releases and stuff. The only difference will be the classes that you play with, so that's why that's what Ascension team actually have stated the very moment they, you know, started to expand. And then with the brand new classes, I think it will be a lot more interesting and will have a lot more depth rather than the original 9s. You will simply have more incentive to try new classes and, you know, be out there in the open world. Also, PvP will be a lot more fun, considering that, you know, there will be plenty of specializations to learn anew, and simply to explore new possibilities. I wonder if they will eventually introduce mana storms to Conquest of Azeroth, because, you know, initially it was available. Oh, there's the banner, that's good. Well, I'm not quite sure about the Witch Doctor, but I heard that a lot of original ideas were scrapped just to reduce some of the bloat. And I kind of understand that because I played many of the specs initially, and I think that they were bloated. But yeah, in the process, many people still say that, you know, a lot of the class identity has been lost along the way. I'm not quite sure. I think there's some classes had too many things, and I think that Dragonflight trees overall are a little bit too much for Conquest of Azeroth, because, you know, that's simply what creates bloat in the first place. You just have too many options and too many talents that actually do not change anything in particular. It's, you know, it's just there just to be there because it's cool, it's because it's fun. I do like such skills, like Original Classic, you know, they were people that only could, like, I don't know, have a slow fall, things like Ice Block, or like pickpocketing and opening locks by the rogue, you know, those unique classes traits. Things like that are really, really damn cool. Oh shit, I do not have any more bottles, empty bottles. No, there's no like any info in particular, like, you know, but definitely there were like more activity from the team recently, so I just simply hope that this is like the indication that, you know, something is happening behind the scenes. And to top it all off, you know, Dutch has started to make statements about Epoch as well, which could mean that, you know, they finally starting to inform people about what's going on. It may be just my wishful thinking. Shit, he disappeared. There's a nice solid chest in here, and I want it. Yeah, in a perfect world, for sure it would be nice. But since it doesn't bring that much money as they expected, then yeah, it's just gonna be slowly developed. But to be fair, there's no really any other options anyway. So no matter how you go about it, you're still stuck with Epoch, whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying it because it's bad or something, it's really, really good. But the only pretty much alternative you can have is the Vanilla Plus. And of course, I'm speaking about like a true vanilla, true Classic Plus server, not something like Bronzebeard. So yeah, the only thing is like this Vanilla Plus server, and the problem with Vanilla Plus is exactly the same as with Epoch. So the, you know, the pace of developing things. Well, Epoch definitely have a massive chance right here, and yeah, we will see how things will unfold. It seems that Dutch is not gonna do anything to help Epoch in any shape or form, so yeah. Okay, never mind. I think I'm done with those quests. I'm just gonna turn in everything I have here, and then come back. Yeah, you know, patience is not really a big virtue of today's world. Did I try any class beside Paladin? I did play Warrior a little bit. So Warriors are also pretty cool because they have this strike ability that pretty much allows you to have like a cheap version of Mortal Strikes. And on Epoch it's actually quite great because you get extra second talent point every, I think, 4 levels. Therefore, it means that the 40 level capstones that you would usually get at level 40 are given to you at level like 35, I believe. So yeah, 5 levels earlier. And yeah, like the complete toolkit of your class is just simply gathered a lot earlier, meaning that you're more powerful a lot faster than usually. Well, they have things like Bladestorm, Slam spec is also available, so yeah, it's up to you to decide, I guess. Oh, finally some upgrade in here. Love that. Yeah, Strike and Mortal Strike share the cooldown, but the problem with Strike is that it doesn't exactly like get all the scaling from your weapon. It does give you some, but not like that much as you would expect. And yeah, they share the cooldown, so you know, the very moment you get your Mortal Strike, you just pretty much forget about Strike. This is just a leveling skill. And to be fair, it's not really that easy to gather that 30 rage, so it's not really that smooth to use because you simply have to pull rage to do anything. Okay, the other quests are I think are pointless, kinda. Yeah, that's also true. It just simply has like a flat value that it adds to your normal attack, so... Oh, I didn't spend my talents, completely forgot about that. Wait, this is an armorer. There was like potions. There you are. Gideon, hello mate. Thank you, thank you. I was actually considering playing Vanilla Plus, but the problem is that the development is also quite slow, even slower than on Epoch, so it is a massive problem. Although I do keep my eyes on it, so if something really cool happens, like this Scarlet Monastery raid, then I will definitely check it out. Hey there, Mate, it's great actually, and the population is blooming, the Molten Core is just around the corner, so it's actually a perfect moment to start it. Anyone for elite quests in the keep? Horde. Man, I would really love to do those quests, especially that Earhart gives you amazing... Look at this. I mean, it looks bad. But it's so good. 6 strength, 7 stamina, restores health. Put them down. The Troll Witch Doctor, I can take that. Wait, where is this quest with the helmet? Yeah, Vanilla Plus was more into like PvP, that's true. Where's this freaking quest? There was like one amazing that actually... gave a great helmet, but I just simply can't find it. Well, never mind, it seems that nobody's actually responding anyway. So I'm gonna be back to Ratchet and then go to Stranglethorn Vale. Wait. Because I've got Deadmire and I could visit my trainer, so let's go to Thunderbluff first. And my Hearthstone is actually set in Gromgol base camp. Yeah, man, Laborsock, it's true. I mean, I'm on the same side if it turns out that actually Blizzard Classic Plus will be amazing, because now they have the whole code from Turtle and they can do whatever they want with it. Yeah, I would enjoy it as well. I mean, I don't mind paying for it if it's good, right? The main problem with Blizzard is that, you know, there will be a lot of bots and the token will be implemented, that's quite for sure. So, yeah, people are actually blaming Ascension for doing such thing, like, you know, buying gold for swiping. But it will be exactly the same situation on Blizzard, because you will be able to buy a token and then sell it for gold, so yeah. Yeah, you know, but those are details, like, come on. This is just a name. If we take a look at the original team, there's probably, I don't think that any of those people are actually the ones from the very OG team. Okay guys, I will be back in a second. I'm just gonna grab something for drink. Hey yo, where are we at, boys? Oh, I can see two close friends speaking in German already. Okay, let's go turn in the quest first and then go straight up to the trainer. I think that my next significant spell is actually on level 44, which would be Hammer of Wrath. Can't remember exactly, but I think they didn't make it like instant cast, but at least they made it so it doesn't break your auto attack flow. Yeah, no worries, bro. I was not I was absent anyway, so. Dungeon Keeper. Haven't heard of it, but you know, my problem is that I don't really have that much time, so the only thing I focus is on the WoW and making videos, therefore, you know, I'm kind of limited. Look at this, there's so many people in Thunderbluff, and you know, usually Thunderbluff is not the very first place to be in. Ah, you mean that 90s game? Then I think I remember, the main face was some kind of a monsters with the teeth out. Something like that, right? What was that about? No, the only dungeon finder you can have is via the add-on, kinda like Turtle WoW had. And, oh, Transmogrifier. Yeah, I think they should implement this LFG add-on like baseline. Oh shit, I haven't updated my stuff in a long time. I can have cleanse. Blessing of my... Oh, new Crusader Strike. That's actually gonna be massive. But why? It's actually so much easier to find people rather than spam things on the main channel. Lens is finally available. I wanted to see... Hammer of Wrath. Yeah, it's half a second cast. 400 holy damage. With additional, it will be like around 500. Pretty good, I guess. Yeah, there are the class quests. For example, for this mount, like the White Warhorse, I still had to do a simple, very simple, but yet it was hidden behind a quest. Let's check auction house. Maybe there is some kind of weapon upgrade for me. Oh, chromatic sword. Well, we've got transmogrification on Epoch, so I guess that's why it's so expensive. Witch Fury. Oh, I actually did upgrade a weapon, not that. With most changes, it's hard to say. Most of the classes are like generally the same. Generally, of course. Those are more like very niche and small changes. But I think Balance Druid received quite a lot of changes, like the new spells to use, even with some cleaves and stuff like that. I can't remember exactly because my videos that I covered classes were made before Ascension took over and, you know, changed a lot of stuff. True, yeah. Laborsack says the truth. So you could both balance and feral at the same time. Because it's focused on bleeding rather than changing forms and stuff. There's also attack power on pretty much every weapon in game. What was the change for Tiger's Fury? I can't remember exactly. Like bleeds were exceeding its duration or something like that? Yeah, there is the spell weaving, but the problem is that I've heard it's quite bad. You know, it looks good on paper, but in practice, I've heard it's quite bad, to be fair. I was supposed to speak with somebody here. Watervale? Nope. Oh yeah, I have to come back here, so that was a waste of time. Never mind. Just abandon this shit. Now, Gromgol base camp. Go. So many people everywhere, actually. That's quite fun. I completely forgot to buy myself bottles for alchemy. Trade supplies, cloth and leather armor merchant. Yeah, man, I always hated Balance Druid for the Moonkin form, but then they implemented, you know, that glyph of stars and things like that, and it just simply became so much better. But I guess it's just a matter of preference. I don't like the star chicken as well. Leaded vial, I think. Yep, that was a good call. Okay. Man, it's Noggin Fogger. Yeah, that's a... But Noggin Fogger is actually really, really annoying to use as well. Oh my god, another one just to go to Brackenwool Village, which I was right in like a couple minutes ago. Wait, haven't I completed quest from the camp? Another elite crocolisk I have to kill. Never mind, let's go. Pop the trinket. Ah, this one's quite easy. Yeah, man, undeads are actually so freaking good. Good looking. And fun to play. Oh, look at this level 42 Warlock just farming AoE like crazy. Okay, somebody needs help. Let's help him out. Ah, we want the same one. Overall, when it comes down to casters, I've always loved elemental shamans, especially from the very moment they received lava burst, earthquake, and just spam chain lightning. I don't know, it's just, you know, very eye pleasing. I'm pretty sure I've done all of the quests in here. I remember the very moment that announcements about Wrath of the Lich King dropped, and I've seen the Lava Burst spell. Oh my god, it was so freaking cool. I wanted straight up to play Ellie Shaman, and then I actually played quite a bit of the Ellie Shaman, and then I noticed that enhancement has the Maelstrom weapon, and it was another very cool thing for Shamans as well. But it turned out that Wrath of the Lich King Elemental was actually the go-to. Enhancement was a little bit lacking, but it did have some comps that were really, really cool, and always loved like PvPing on my shaman while leveling, because yeah, with Purge and all other cool stuff in the toolkit, it was really, really fun. No, I finished all of the quests. It actually shows me. Ah, I'm thinking it's bugged. Okay, what should we do? I would really love to do the ring. Anybody ring of ring. Funny thing is that on Epoch you can also play like a Fire Alley Shaman. I mean, Fire Alley Shaman, you do have a spell that looks like a Lava Burst because you have Magma Burst or something like that, which literally deals same damage as Lightning Bolt, but is different school of magic. Because, you know, with Lightning Bolts there were a lot of bosses that were immune to like nature damage. So Epoch added fire just, you know, in case you would have to, like, you know, switch. Well, I'm not gonna do this today, but I really need that add-on that looks for group, because the chat is like so spammy that you cannot literally see anything in there. Well, I usually don't do that because I don't pay that much attention, except when it's like party or guild. But, you know, it's different color always, so it doesn't matter. Tethys seems to be down, which is very, very, very unfortunate. Somebody seems to have died in here. Well, I guess I'll have to wait for him. Let's maybe clear this area a little bit. Usually he's somewhere around here, so extra space could really come in handy in the future. Look at this, Seal of Righteousness. It's for like 100. It's almost the same as my standard auto attack. Shadow Oil could come in handy as well. Oh, there you are. Perfect moment. Oh my god, level 43 is actually harder than the one I was fighting in the swamps. And crits once again. Those little bastards. No, but he doesn't seem to be doing that much damage as the other one did. Okay. Cooldowns, let's go for double Holy Light real quick. I'm not exactly sure at which point they change it, but I'm pretty sure that repentance was also available for beasts. Oh man, the death is so much easier than the other guy. There you go, lay low, boy. Okay, I'm gonna turn it in, just in case somebody will want to do the ending quest. And then I could potentially help them. Also help myself. Quite a lot of running for just a simple one quest, but then I can grab everything and carry on to the south to finish off like all of the other quests. The ones with the pirates and things like that. I think on level 46 on Epoch, Paladins get the cleaving seal. So it will be so much better to actually do dungeons. Like, you know, cleaving with your every hit, and then the judgment actually deals AoE damage to all enemies in front of you. In a cone in front of you. So yeah, nice to have some extra AoE interaction on top of like just dropping consecration. Ultimately, I think that, you know, it will be more sustainable to simply use the cleaving seal rather than dropping consecrations, because it's so freaking expensive, it's crazy. Big Game Hunter, there you go. Got the quest. I'm ready for it, boy. I'm gonna go first check if somebody's maybe doing the arena. Last time I tried to solo one of the guy's bows. Freaking impossible, the damage is just crazy, out of this world. You mean Orgrimmar? That's good to hear, bro. Haven't been in Orgrimmar in such a long time. I wonder if we can do it, like, two of us. Dude, this guy's AFK? No, I don't think so. Oh, 3 paladins, that's perfect. He doesn't want. What is this guy doing? I think he's just training the weapon skill. Because he cannot kill this monkey in such a long time already. Strange, there's probably so many people out there. Oh, he changed for a mate, so yeah, he was definitely training the weapon skill. Oh, there's the 4th paladin, guys. We've got this. 5 paladins, dude. The Green Crusade stays strong. Wait, do I even have Blessing of Kings? I don't think so. Wait. Nope, I don't have it. Wait for the rest. Then we pick it up. Because it summons the mob. Where are the other guys? My map is so cluttered that I don't see anything. One guy is quite close, Kieran. There's the Orc Warrior, but I guess we're full now. Oh, this guy's going solo? Go for it, dude. No. No problem. It's gonna reset quick. Oh, so many people actually did came in. Oh my god, where is him? Where is he? Not Elwyn. Hillsbrad Foothills. Yeah, it's close. Yeah, I would also love to jump into some BG, but unfortunately I'm level 42, so just started the bracket, therefore my experience would be completely miserable. As yeah, at least you need at least level 45, 46 to enjoy some PvP. But yeah, ultimately 48, 49 is the best you can have. But actually, when it comes down to leveling BGs, the most fun I had ever was Ascension S9. There was so much randomness that if you had cards, and I actually did have quite a lot, because I was playing quite, yeah, pretty much a lot back then. So yeah, I did have plenty of cards, and I could possibly, you know, gather something quite usable and quite OP, and just simply destroy people, no matter what level I was. Then later down the line, I also managed to get the heirlooms, but they were nerfed a little bit. But still, you always had your gear up to date, which was great. And then the builds came in, like the Mutilate, Titan's Grip, or the Frost Mage, the Arcane Mage, with the Moonfire Spam and Arcane Missiles, Destruction. There were so many cool playstyles back then. So much fun, to be fair. The biggest problem was that there were just simply not enough cool spells to use. Like, you're either limited to things like this Mutilate Warrior, Arcane Missiles, anything with Fireball was quite okay, but the survivability was the problem. Hunters were not so bad, but they weren't like super powerful either. There was the Scorched Earth, of course, which allowed you to cast Scorch on the move and finish off with the Fire Blast. That was quite great as well. Yeah, I think that Grimfall ultimately will be quite good. We just need to give it some time. Labor sack. What's the reward for this? Is this a weapon or something? I wonder. Weapon would be nice, not gonna lie. Ooh, a weapon. Nice, nice, nice. Can't wait actually then. I'm a best in slot DPS, so we're gonna destroy these boys. Oh, I haven't even used like one-handed weapon in ages. What's my skill? 210. No, we're just waiting for the other guy to come, and then we're fine. You know, I don't really like to use that much of a help of like max level characters. No, I just simply prefer to do it as intended. But yeah, especially that Epoch is actually very lively nowadays. Oh, he smote him. Probably with quick execute. You know what? Recently I was actually playing in that Vanilla Plus server, and I was a warrior. But one of the most annoying things I noticed in there was that right after charging, the auto attack would not go off. Therefore, you know, you were charging in, and I had to wait like 3 seconds before my two-handed weapon attack would go off. That was so freaking annoying, I swear to God. It's still in Terrasful Glades? Ah, yeah. Like initially, maybe not initially, but for some time, Epoch actually used teleporters on every Zeppelin tower and the boat, but as I noticed today, they were actually gone, which is fine because, yeah, the population is quite big enough that, you know, things like that shouldn't be used. I have a lot, yeah. Which one do you ask for? Come on, I want to use my Shadow Oil to kill some stuff. Oh yeah, and I'm still using the Mercenary of the Horde, which gives me 5% more experience gain. Deeper Tram is still broken? Really? Like, this is the most basic thing I can think of when it comes down to custom development. I remember private server era where things like that were just, you know, wishful thinking to work. And nowadays, some of the servers that are on for quite a long time pretty much got equal quality of things and things working like in Blizzard, so things have changed over years, that's for sure. Oh yeah, the Zeppelin with Sinesti has finally come. The good thing is that it's not so far from the Grumble camp, so we can start soon. Hey there, user, have a good night then. Thank you, appreciate the kind words. Hope to see you some other time as well. One starts and others get it as well. You will get a pop-up window to accept it. After completed, yes. Let's go, boys. Let's go full DPS mode with consecration and everything. We actually do not really have a healer, but 4 paladins should be able to upkeep stuff. Look at this, I've deal so much threat. But I'm not the first in the DPS. I guess I'm gonna do a quick holy light. He's dying, never mind. Easy. Where the fuck is this guy? Ah, the other side. Sure. Who you be? Nice that they actually did put the other NPC on the other hand, on the other side. You can tell that those people actually did play this. Oh, 2 guys. Interesting. Okay, that one was a little bit messy. But yeah, all people have bubbles, I guess. Didn't go with mine. Okay, I don't know. I did see that somebody did sub to the channel. Welcome and thank you very much. But I was kinda busy. Somebody didn't get credit. Okay. You need to start it. Shit, I lost all my buffs. That's actually bad. Oh, they're actually immune to stuns. Shit, I don't have mana. I really don't want to use my lay on hands just yet. Okay, we got it. That was quite messy, not gonna lie, but it has worked out so good. Yeah, man, this is Kazan. Shit, I don't have earth roots. Yeah, I did get my own because I haven't released. Okay, let's go. We'll get some potions this time around, so good. Dude, they are straight up immune to stuns. Move him from the bad thing. Good. The two guys were messy because there were two of them. The one Pali doesn't have the mana exactly, but I think it should be fine. Oh, Winston. He's also immune to stun. Oh shit, I just healed him and my threat table instantly went up, like in seconds. Nice, nice and smooth. Oops, did somebody... Okay, let's go. This time around I'm gonna use Seal of Light because clearly somebody is using the Wisdom. Yeah, and the Kirin is using Wisdom, so... Oh, the Shaman. Of course, immune to stun. Champion's Lightning. Just a small click. Oh shit. The Fire Alley. Okay, nice. It's good that we haven't focused on the alley, just straight up for the Shaman. Okay, final one. Ah, this weapon is actually not that great, it seems. Shit, I lost my weapon enchantment. Oh, the Warlord is coming. Shito, I got smacked like crazy. He smoked me, oh my god, I didn't even got time to press my bubble. Was completely destroyed. Quick heal, back away, and finish the bastard. Oh, that was a nice crit. Well, that's a good XP, not gonna lie. But the fact of the matter is that this weapon looks really, really bad. I mean, the stats and the weapon speed is quite good. But the DPS is pretty much the same. What's the one-handed weapon? Healing done, damage done by up to 2. Restores 1 per 5 seconds. Battle Mage Baton, Feral, Fist Weapon. Dude, I'm not quite sure about this axe. I mean, the stats are amazing, that's for sure. Maybe I'm gonna take it. But the fact of the matter is that I need to check a seal of command finally. With such a slow weapon, that could really be a very nice damage. Since I'm already here, let's go and try to solo the Bangalash. That could be fun. I feel like Bangalash shouldn't really be that hard. Dude, I got so many potions now. Well, never enough when it comes down to... And the ring bandages are really cool. Quite powerful, to be fair. 1300? Like, all over half of my HP already. Bangalash 8k shouldn't be that hard. I just need to make some space potentially right around here. Just so I can jump if needed. And also I'm going to keep the frost oil. The slow could be really useful if it happens. Because yeah, the proc rate is quite awful. It's only 10%, so... Let's go, King Bangalash. Okay, he doesn't actually hit that hard. I need to remember to stun him before he goes below 50%. That way I can potentially prevent him from summoning, like, you know, the little helpers he has. Okay. Oh shit, didn't make it in time. This can be really, really close. Oh. That's my chance of healing. Please, 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 please. Come on, one more smack. See ya, bro. Hahaha. Power to the Forsaken. I will dance over your dead body. Yeah, nice. I need to remember to take head off. Wind Chaser Amis. Nice. Cool. That's a shame because I thought that I'm gonna get a level up after completing all of those elite quests, but it seems not yet. Well, the leveling is really, really slow in here, not gonna lie. Like, I don't know, I remember it being a little bit faster. Maybe it's due to the fact that I passed level 40 already. Or it may be that I got so used to the faster paced servers that, you know, Classic Plus feels so slow. Like, you know, early levels up to like 20 are not really that slow. It's going quite, you know, the progression, you're constantly getting level ups, but then it kind of slows down, usually after level 40. And then, yeah, we've got something like that. So yeah, it's good, actually, decision that I decided to continue this Paladin rather than creating a new other character. Because I would probably be pissed off that I need to spend so much time once again. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We're just making groups, things like that, doing some adventures. Oh, wait a minute. It's level 39 in Paladin. Oh, hey there. I'm fine, thank you. It's pretty much midnight or after midnight already. So yeah, I'll be turning in these quests and probably finishing for the day. Yeah, enjoying Epoch. Hopefully I can get to level 60 before the summer starts. Great to meet ya. Useless junk, but I take it. 5,000, dude, it's so small. I mean, that's what I like it about the Vanilla Plus, that all those elite quests were actually giving you so much XP. It was really, really crazy. Really? You really want to fight? Oh no. Yeah, whatever, mate. I'm not gonna kill you. That's kind of funny because I just barely touched him and his HP disappeared, but yeah. It's a mage and he didn't know what he was doing. God, please forgive him, as he doesn't know what he's doing. That's the other Paladin. Shame. Well, that could be a really, really fun fight if he would actually have some more levels. At least level 40 or something. It's kind of strange that he even decided to attack me. Yeah, I guess. I need to follow the codex. Okay, let's park the character so we can get some extra rested XP to help out on the future adventures. Look at this, so many people in the inn. I guess this is Turtle WoW PTSD, I guess. People standing at an inn. If there would be a tent in here, that would probably be even more reliable, I guess. Okay, never mind, boys. Thank you for joining the stream. It was pretty fun. Love to speak with you. I hope you will have a great night and a great beginning of the week. What can I say? I hope to see you next time. Oh yeah, it's a good evening for for some people, that's correct. I can finally go to sleep. Okay, so take care guys. Bye bye, see you next time.